Okay, good morning. We're going to start. Thanks a lot for joining our session on InnoFood Labs. InnoFood Labs is a European research project, and it stands for Innovative, Locally Driven Multi-Actor Organic Food Labs. So as you can guess from the name of the project, this is all about supporting, strengthening local organic value chains. And we've started in September. We're like 4-6 months on the way now, and the total duration of the project will be 4 years until 2029. And in this project, we have selected 23 innovations in different countries, 9 countries, and 12 living labs. What a living lab means, I will explain in a minute. But it's all about supporting organic value chain, creating new market opportunities, and improving processing, distribution, retail, and marketing. And we've selected 3 teams in our project: innovative small-scale food processing, stronger farmer processing connections, and new ways to deliver organic food. I'm going to stand here, it's easier to read. In the team, innovative small-scale food processing, we are looking into careful processing techniques that preserve the nutritional quality of the organic food. And we're also looking into solutions for sustainable and reusable packaging. Within the team, stronger farmer processing connections, we are helping farmers and food processors to work more closely. And here we focus really on public kitchens, canteens, for example, in hospitals or schools and restaurants. So it's not about collaboration with big processing companies, but more with restaurants, kitchens that are operating in the same region as the farmers are. And then we are looking into new ways to deliver organic food and testing new ideas how organic food can reach the people, and explore new ways of collaboration between consumers and local food chain operators. So here are the famous living labs. We have selected 12 living labs, and a living lab is a group, a community of people that are really testing things together. So it's not in theory in the university on the computer, but really people that are daily in the business are working together, and they develop the solutions within the project. And I've listed 2 examples here on the slide, one in Italy and one in France. The one in Italy is called Terre Biologiche Veronesi, which is operating in the Italian province of Verona, and they are developing the organic sector there. And within the project, they want to implement a CSA type of collaboration between businesses, so community-supported agriculture, but then not with consumers, but between producers and restaurants. And in the Lycée du Valentin in France, near Valence, that's a public agriculture school, so working with students, and they want to develop a new dairy product using the testing facilities that they have in their school. Okay, so why are we doing actually this project? So for those that were here still already on Tuesday, you've heard that the Commission is still pursuing the objective of 25% organic farmland. But this growth in farmland needs to be matched with the growth in demand, and the growth in consumption. It doesn't make sense. It also will be very bad for the organic market if there's a growth in production, but it's not matched with an increase in consumption. But we also know that the organic food production faces many challenges at the processing and the retail level. In many places in Europe, there is limited access to facilities that can process organic food. So if there is no place where to bring your production to, then there is also no intensive or reason for farmers to produce organically. And then there is also a lack of good infrastructure of bringing the organic products finally to the consumer, to the retail, or to the market. So we need coordinated action across all these aspects: processing, distribution, retail, and marketing, in order to make the organic sector grow. So that's why we've made this project, and we've set ourselves a range of objectives, 8 objectives in total. The first one is really to set up these living labs in the 9 countries. Then we will establish a community of practice. Nina will explain everything about that later on. But the goal of that is to engage people outside the project, not just do our own thing within our own bubble, but really go out and involve as many people in the conversations that we're having, in the knowledge exchange that we're having. Then we want to assess the impact of our innovations, the things that we're doing, what is really the ultimate impact of that in terms of environmental impact, social and economic impact. We are reaching out to the consumers, the stakeholders that are in this particular region, Living Lab or working in the company, for example, or buying the products. What do they think about the things that we want to do? Are they fine with this, or do they see some constraints? Then we want to create business models. Of course, if it's not working in terms of business, if there is no return on investment, then the innovation doesn't make sense. We're creating synergies with other EU projects, and I'm very happy that Ivana from Win Organic is here. It's our sister project, doing very similar things. And then, of course, we are communicating the project results like we are doing today, and exploiting the project results at the end of the project. Here you find an overview of all the project partners. The project itself is coordinated by Feeble Europe. I'm from Organics Europe, and we are responsible for the collaboration with the other projects, other sister projects and other like-minded projects. And then we come to the community of practice, and I give the microphone to Nina.
Yeah, thank you, Bram, for the introduction to this huge project, actually. Now I'm going to tell you something about the community of practice, short COP. This COP is first and foremost a community for everyone in Europe who cares about organic, sustainable food systems. You see here our beautiful logo, and you see already 3 target groups where we want to talk to in the project. We have the farmers, we have the food processors, and we have the consumers. But actually the COP aims to talk to so much more stakeholders in the value chain. We have here nutritionists. We want to welcome academia, organic associations, food associations, NGOs, farmers, catering, etc. So you see, we have a very big objective here. On the right I have again the card, the map of the countries. The green countries, they are kind of the pillar of our project and also of the community of practice. So these 9 countries will each have a community of practice, like a national community of practice. And these national COPs, they will be, or like they are, puzzle pieces to the big puzzle of the community, the European community of practice. Yeah, in the end of the project, we aim to have at least 150 practitioners from these 9 countries we just saw. But actually, we are really, really open for other countries, like for stakeholders from other countries. So if you are not, if you don't see your country here on or you didn't see the country on your map, on our map, please still join the COP. Yeah, what will happen in this COP? We will have national and international meetings all around Europe, in the countries, but also, all the countries together. We'll have a lot of space for peer-to-peer exchange. And on what topics will we have this peer-to-peer exchange? The thing is, the COP is built participatory, so it can really steer where its journey is going. Yeah, then we'll have a lot of training activities to acquire skills which are needed to shape the future food systems. And last element, there will be loads of opportunities for co-learning and co-creation inside the COP. Yeah, how will we do that? Because we have a lot of goals here in this project. Yeah, to manage such an interactive community, such a growing community, we will need, or we actually already have a website. This website encompasses publications, it encompasses also videos and blogs, for example, from our living labs, but we'll also have information on the COP members, for example. And we will have a collection of information for supporting innovation processes. So how can members of the COP bring forward their innovations in the food system? Yeah, and then the website also is an exchange platform if you're in the COP. Yeah, the next tool are webinars, a very important tool in our project. We will have 9 international webinars in the COP, so 3 per year. They will be in English. Then we will have 27 national webinars, so 3 per country. We have 9 countries. And those webinars will be in the national language or languages. Like, for example, we also have Switzerland in the project, where we have maybe we have 3, 4 languages in Switzerland. So we will have to see how everyone is embraced by the COP and still talked to. Yeah, the webinars, they are a space for expert inputs, for experience exchange, and also a space for discussion panels. Yeah, last but not least, the tool which makes the community of practice lively are the live meetings. So we will have 12 study tours in this 4-year project, where we will visit all of the living labs, and we will also get to know the national partners, national research partners, or also national organic network partners, which we have in the project. Yes, and then there will be also 27 national meetings, yeah, which are a place to learn together, discuss together, see innovations from others, and maybe find inspiration there. I don't want to talk much longer, but here just a little sneak peek to our first webinar we'll have on the 16th of April with the subject of building the community of practice, and then we will have also small market insights in the organic market. We will have 2 speakers. One is Evelyn Alcazar-Marin from Ecovalia, and the other one is Katrin Zander from Uni Kassel. The next webinar, international webinar, which is also set, is on the 26th of May with the subject of organic processing, so really organic food processing. We'll have actually 3 speakers here which are really experts on the topic. We'll have Rodolphe Vidal from ITAP, Bernard Lignon from Synabio, and also Alexander Beck from AOL, which has his booth just here. The last webinar next year, or like this year, will be in 17th of September, and we have not yet communicated the speakers. They are still secret, but you will find out soon. Yeah, now I just want to say, be part of the movement. You have here the QR code for joining the COP, and actually we'll have a bunch of flyers with informations on how to join the COP, what is needed. Yes, and you see here again, together we will shape the organic food systems of Europe. So we are really happy and looking forward to shaping that together with you. Yes, and now I would like to give the word back to Bram, who is actually the coordinator of this project together with Jorge del Cuento. So maybe you want to add something, Bram?
Yeah, I think Nina explained everything very well about the community of practice, but if you still have questions, you can either take one of the leaflets or contact us at the email address, our own email addresses for general questions, but if you want to have a question specifically about the community of practice, you can also email to cop@innofoodlabs.eu. You find our website here on the slide, and you can also follow us on LinkedIn, and in the future also on YouTube. There are no videos yet, but when they are available, you will find them on YouTube. So that's the end of our presentation today. There is still time for questions. If you have any question, concern, remark, very happy to listen. Yeah.
Thank you. It sounds super interesting, and you presented already several examples of living labs. And yeah, I was interested to know if you have more examples to share of the other living labs, and because I understand they target very different topic, so it would be to know even more about that. Thanks.
Yeah. So we have a living lab in Switzerland called Fabas. They are looking into plant-based yogurts. We're also working with 2 living labs in Germany. One is about the whole use of slaughtered animals. So yeah, to process the whole animal and not just the best meat of it. So that when an animal is slaughtered in the end, it's just not half of it goes to waste. And for that, the organization is developing recipes and also working with restaurants so that to explain to them why also other parts of the animal are good, nice, tasty, nutritious to consume. The other living lab in Germany is about supporting CSA farms, community-supported agriculture farms, because yeah, many CSAs have similar challenges in terms of finding consumers, setting up a web platform, accounting, maybe also legal issues. And so this cooperative of CSAs would then support the CSAs in these more administrative tasks so that the farmers themselves can really focus on what they're best in farming. Then we're working with cooperative supermarkets in Poland, Dobrze. I'm not sure if that's totally pronounced well, but Dobrze means good in Polish. And they have cooperative supermarkets in Warsaw, where the consumers are the member of the cooperative. They decide together about their purchase policy, and they want to work more. They want to increase their connections, relationships with farmers around Warsaw, find more organic farmers. Something similar we're also doing in Mallorca, in Spain. There's also a cooperative supermarket called Terra Nostra. In Spain, still in Spain, but in Catalonia, we're working with a local slaughterhouse because there's actually no slaughterhouses in the region anymore, and the only big ones, and organic farmers can't bring their animals to the slaughterhouses because they're just not. They don't have the organization to also accept organic animals, so they want to set up a new. The old, actually refurbish, renovate the old slaughterhouse that existed in the community, in the municipality, and yeah, to make that more attractive again and to really make a business out of it. That's for sure not all the living labs yet, but that's like for now the ones that come immediately to my mind. More questions? No, it seems not. Then I thank you all for your attention today, and I wish you a very nice day and a good return home.